I have a story tonight. I don't think I had a story the other night, whatever night that was. Thank you, everybody, for coming. This story is not yoga related to the best of my knowledge. But so when I moved to LA, I moved here with a rock and roll band, and we did not have a car. And then eventually, of course, I bought a car for the band to have a car. And it was a very old 70s station wagon with a luggage rack on the roof that we could put our gear on, and then we could put our gear in the back. The only thing wrong with it was that the gas gauge didn't work. So the rule was if you took the band car, which was my car, that you would have to put gas in it after you drove so that we would always know there was a certain amount of gas in there. But one of the members of the band, every time he took the car, the next day, whoever else took the car, it would run out of gas because he never followed that rule. I guess he thought he wanted to spend the money or something. I don't know. So we had this, we got this audition, like where this, I think it was a commercial or audition or something. They wanted a band to be in some commercial, and we didn't really have jobs and we needed money. So we went on this commercial audition, and we were driving up the Cahuenga Pass, like along where you go up next to the Hollywood Bowl. And then right as we got to the peak of that, the pass, the car stalled and ran out of gas. But there wasn't a bunch of traffic, so I put it in neutral and then let it coast backwards and then spun it around and then coasted all the way down to the gas station that is across from the church on Franklin, and I think is it Highland that turns into the Cahuenga up there, whatever, and then got gas and then drove back and was on time to the audition. I thought, this is a miracle that we made it, and we're definitely going to get this audition. But anyways, I went in the audition and I sat down and I looked next to me, and so some of you may not, you should look up this movie called Spinal Tap, because and that's all I knew her from. And actually, is Terry on tonight? Terry was in Spinal Tap, but she ended up on the cutting room floor. You can hear her on my podcast talking about that. And I looked next to me, and it's the hostess with the mostest, Fran Drescher. And she sat and we talked for like about 15 or 20 minutes, and she was really nice. It was right when her show came out. I'd never met anyone like really kind of famous or in like a movie I really loved before. And she was so nice. It was so great to talk to her. And I thought, this is great. You know, the car ran out of gas and we still got gas. And then we got there and I got to hang out and talk to this cool actress lady. I thought, we're going to get this for sure. But we didn't get it. But anyways, it's my Fran Drescher story. And that's what I wanted to start class with today. Let's stay seated because we're going to start kind of easy. Yvette is here to help us out. And so is Bella. Hello, Bella. So from a seated position, let me get the lights on. I thought the window light was going to be enough. So I'm going to sit right here. Let's just cross the legs for a second with the hands just on the knees, but we're going to move. We're going to breathe in and reach all the way up. We're going to breathe out and bring the hands right back down. Good. We're going to breathe in all the way up. And breathing out. Hands back down. Breathe in all the way up. Breathe out all the way back down. So we're breathing in and out through the nose. Breathe in, arms all the way up. So we want to get the breath really happening with the easy stuff all the way back down. Again, breath in all the way up. Breath out all the way down. Let's do a couple more. Breathe in all the way up. Breathe out all the way down. Breathe in all the way up. And let's push the walls out from here tonight. And we're going to turn and look to the right. And we don't have to worry too much about the hips shifting as much because the knees are not involved in this, right? And then let's come on all the way over to the other side. Good. Let's stand. Stand, we'll start with the feet a bit apart. I'm going to go way back here. And we're going to swing side to side. Just letting the hands be super loose. So pick a side, bring the hands all the way over so the opposite hand grabs each opposite hip, and then we're going to rotate the shoulder back and look back. Good, let's swing some more. And over to the other side. Here we go. Lengthen up the spine. Great. Back to center. Feet together. Big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. And Bella will show you because Bella's blocking my feet. Let's breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out and fold all the way down, fingers low. We're going to look up. We're going to forward fold. Let's come all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart. Push into the earth, circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, folding down again, fingers low. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center, we push into the earth. We circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, forward fold, all the way back up, reaching out and up. We're going to do a few more of these tonight. Down through the heart center. Back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold, back up, reaching out and up. Let's do the work on this one. Down again through the heart. We push into the earth, we circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward fold again, fingers low. We're going to look up, and from here, we're going to step back to the top of the push-up. On the top of push-up, we want the shoulders over the wrists, the middle finger straight forward. We're going to hold here, clenching the belly and the legs a little bit. Good, and when you're ready, go ahead, lower down, maybe hover 2 inches. Then we roll forward, up dog. The toes are pointed straight back, tighten the legs, and down dog, pulling up and back. Great, feet 2 fists apart. We're going to bend the right leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping a little bit back and forth in place. Watching the knees move. Good. Go ahead and walk yourself all the way up to the top of the mat, bringing the feet together, fingers low. We look up. We forward fold. Come on all the way back up, reaching out into the sky. We're going to bring the hands down through the heart center. We push into the earth, circling all the way back up. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up. We step back, top of push-up again. Lower down, up dog, and down dog. Nice. Now you can stay still here, looking at the knees or the navel, or on the in-breath, you can come up on the toes, and on the out-breath, down with the heels. And you can keep moving like that if you like, or you can just stay still, looking at the knees or the navel, breathing in the nose, drawing it in, pushing it out, listening to the sound of the breath. All right, again, step or hop to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers low. We look up, we forward fold. Come on all the way back up, all the way back down through the heart center. We push into the earth. We circle all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward fold, fingers low. We look up. We step back, top push-up again. We'll lower down, up dog, and down dog, and great. Remembering that you can rest anytime you want, remembering that you could skip a pose if you feel the need, continuing if you can, working the lungs, breathing in, breathing out, nice and deliberate and long, both directions, in and out through the nose. Great, let's hop up to the top of the mat again, feet together, fingers low, we look up, we forward fold. Let's intertwine all but the pointing fingers and come all the way back up And we're gonna arch back a little bit. Keep that, come back to center, keep that finger situation interlaced there and take the feet apart, please. Yay, we're gonna lean over to the right. Good, and we're gonna lean over to the left. Back to center, arms right on down. We return the feet together, big toes touching, ankles a little bit apart. We're gonna sit in chair, Utkatasana. Good, we come all the way up and over, forward folding. We're gonna look up. We're gonna step back, top of push-up again. Lower down, up dog, and down dog. Warrior one on the right, please. Right foot steps, top of the mat, left foot turns out. See if you can be heel to heel aligned. Those of you that want to are welcome to reach the left arm forward. So we're trying to turn the chest to face the front of space as best as we can. Great, touch the sky again, and hands back down, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog. And we're gonna do left side, stepping back up. Great. Those of you that like, reach that right arm forward, turning the shoulder in. Good, touch the ceiling, and hands back down, step back again, top of push-up. Lower down, up dog, and down dog, and great. Breathing here, looking at the knees to the navel, listening to the sound of the breath as we draw it in through the nose and out through the nose. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Standing, arms all the way down. We're only going to do a couple more tonight. Sit in chair again, please. Good, all the way up over, forward folding. We're going to look up. We're going to step back, top of push-up again. Lower down, up dog, and down dog. Right side, warrior one, right foot steps. Hands together in prayer, above the head, looking up. If you feel like it, arching back a little bit. Very nice. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up. Lower down, up dog, and down dog. And please, on the left side, left foot is stepping back up. Hands in prayer, again above the head. Arching back if you like. Great. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up. Go lower down, up dog, and down dog. And great. Let's stay here. We're going to breathe here. Nice and easy. Feet 2 fists apart. Hands, middle finger straight forward. The whole hand on the mat. Looking at knees, navel. Breathing in the nose. Very nice. When you're ready, step hop, top of the mat again. Toes together. We look up. Forward fold. Feet and knees together, sitting in chair. And standing. Awesome. So I'm going to do this transition one that I used to do all the time that I kind of got out of the habit of. We'll worry about it when we get there. Let's sit in chair again. Good. Come all the way up over, forward folding. We look up. We step back, top of push-up again. Lower down, up dog, down dog. Again, warrior one, right foot steps. So we'll come up with the hands together again. If you want to take a moment and arch back, you're welcome to. But stay up. We bring the hands down to the heart center, and we're going to open up to warrior two. So the hip flips back, yes. The knee stays over the ankle, and the arms are out over the legs. Some of us like to lengthen the stance for warrior two. You're welcome to. We're going to take a moment here, looking at the fingers in front of us, the right hand. We're going to breathe in warrior two. Very nice. Cartwheel the hands top of the mat again. Step back, top push-up. lower down, up dog, and down dog. So we're doing left foot stepping warrior one to start. You could arch back for a moment if you like. We're going to bring the hands down to the heart center. We're going to open up to warrior two. You could lengthen the stance a little bit. Arms out over the heels, knees still over ankle, holding the core, dropping the shoulders, looking at the fingers in front of you and breathing. Very nice. Cartwheel the hands again, top of the mat, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog, and great. That is the end of the Surya Namaskara B section. And we're going to breathe here and hang out. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair. Let's twist chair. Right elbow comes outside of the left leg, hands in prayer, pull in towards the chest, turn the fingers up towards your face. Very nice. We're going to stay here. You could open the arms if you want to. I rarely do that myself, but it is up to you. Tail straight back, crown of the head straight forward, like a line. Good, let's forward fold and just rest, just for a moment, just hang around. And we sit in chair again. And we're going to do left elbow outside of right leg, so the opposite up, please. Good. We'll stay here. Whatever you did on the other side, if you chose to open the arms on the other side, attempt it here as well. Otherwise, stay as you are or were. Breathing in the nose, tail straight back, crown of the head straight forward. Good. Let's forward fold. Take the feet apart. Grab the elbows or prayer. We'll hang. Those of you that want to bounce are welcome to bounce. Nice and easy tonight. Just moving with the flow, finding our rhythm. Great. Let's come on all the way up. We're going to take the peace fingers and touch the sky. We're going to come all the way down and grab the big toes, sliding under the big toe. Thumbs touching on the inside. Legs can be bent. Elbows pull away from the ears. Breathing again and always in the nose, taking your time. Great. Back up. Let's touch the ceiling. And back down, each hand under each foot from the front, so the toes touch the crease in the wrist, so it's sole to palm, right from the front. Again, it's okay if the legs are bent. Breathing, remembering you always have the opportunity to take a break, a rest, or even skip a pose. Good, let's stand, arms down, feet returning back together, as I like to hop. And let's go some more of that movement. Sit in chair, please. Good, all the way up over forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push-up again. We'll lower down, up dog, and down dog. Directly warrior two on the right. Right foot steps, heel to heel alignment. Wrist to wrist, same line as the heel to heel for warrior two. Excellent. We're going to breathe here, holding the core with the shoulders down, looking at the fingers in front of us. Taking our time. Lemon or lime? It's not a crime. Straight the leg in the front, reach out, triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. All breathing. Lengthen the tail to the crown of the head. Both hands on the shin for a moment. I would shorten the stance 2 inches. You don't have to. I keep the left hand on the right shin, reaching the right arm up, or the back of the hand outside of the leg. Yvette puts her hand up. Excuse me. All right, hands back down. Step back, top of push-up. We're going to lower down. Up dog and down dog. Let's do left side warrior 2. We're going to stay here a moment, just breathing. And straight the leg in the front. Reach all the way out and triangle. We're going to stay here. Both hands on the shin for a moment. You can shorten the stance a couple of inches. And then we twist how we see fit. Legs must be straight. Hand can be on the shin. Hand can be on a block. I always use the shin like a block. Like I said, when I was in India, we didn't use blocks, but not that they're bad. They're fine. But I just use my shin like a block. All right, excellent. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up. We're gonna lower down, up dog, and down dog, and great. We're gonna stay here, breathing, knees, navel, breath all the time. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, and standing so we can start it all over. Excellent. Sit in chair again, please. Great. All the way up, over, forward folding. We're going to look up. We're going to step back, top of push-up again. We lower down, up dog, and down dog. Let's do warrior 2 on the right again. Right foot steps. Good. We're going to stay here just for a little bit. We're doing extended side angle by taking the center of the right forearm and placing it on the knee. You can make a fist or splay the fingers. Left arm up and over towards the ear as we look to the ceiling. You could also, if you like, put the right hand down on the ground, inside or outside the foot. Both are okay. And we're going to breathe here. Very nice. Back up to warrior 2, please. We're going to bring the left arm behind our back, turn the right palm to face the sky, and we arch back, opening up. Keep the knee over the ankle, the breath in the nose, hold the pose. Everybody knows. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, top of push-up, lower down, up dog, and down dog. Left side, warrior 2. Excellent. Stay here a little bit. And when you're ready, center of the forearm right there on the leg. Good. Right arm up and over. You can stay like this. You can put the left hand down if you prefer. Good. Back to warrior two. Turn the left palm, the palm in the front to face the sky, palm in the back, around the back, grabbing the leg. We're going to arch back. Keep the knee over the ankle. We keep the chest facing out and away. Very nice. Cartwheel the hands again, top of the mat. Step back, top of push-up. We're going to lower down, up dog, and down dog. Let's step the right foot up to horse. We want the feet splayed out. We're going to put the hands on the knees again. Sit heavy. What are you going to do?
Up dog.
Okay. Right shoulder forward and left shoulder forward. I like to put it on the out breath. Good. Let's come up and hold the ceiling. Good. Straight the legs, turn the toes so they run straight forward. We're going to reach up and then out far enough so that you can make a table because we're going to do our twist dealy. So we want the shoulders over the wrists here, the hips over the ankles. We're going to move the right hand to the center and then reach the left arm up, turning mostly in the shoulders and not so much in the hips. And we're going to breathe here. And go ahead and switch the hands. Lengthen the tail to the crown of your head. Lengthen the breath in your nose. Push yourself up to standing, reach the arms all the way out. Behind the back, we will intertwine the fingers and push the palms together. They could be apart, but together gives you more upper back relief. And we're going to forward fold, being light in the toes. The arms come up off the back as much or as little as you want. And we're going to breathe here. Very nice. All the way back up, we touch the ceiling. Peace fingers again are coming down. We're going to scoop the big toes, pull the elbows away from the ears. Good. Let the crown of the head lengthen down. And stay down low. Both hands over to the right for a moment. Bring the nose towards the knee, lengthen the tail to the crown of the head. And then over to the left. Good. Let's come up to standing. We're going to shorten the stance to about 3 feet apart. Let me get my bearings on this. So we're going to turn the left toes out and away with the right toes, of course, 45 degrees straight legs. I like to bring the arms out so we can turn the chest to the back of our mat now. And then behind the back, we grab elbows or reverse prayer. We look up and then we fold down. This is a pyramid pose. And we're going to breathe here a little bit. Do you want me to skip the balancing or do you want to do it?
No balance.
Okay, stay here for a moment. Good. Those of you that want to, warrior 3, hopping onto the left foot, lifting the right leg up like a big capital letter T in that direction. And then for Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up. And switch the hands if you like. That's a little tough. Tavrita Ardha Chandrasana. And back foot back down. We're going to pivot, turn the left toes into 45, right toes out. We bring the arms out again, behind the back. And we forward fold. So now your opposite foot is in the front. It's probably the right one, or the correct one. It is, the right one is the right one. Fucking confusing.
All right, all right.
All right. All right, if you want to jump onto the right foot, that would be just fine. Ardha Chandrasana, if you care to, right hand down, left arm up. And switching the hands, Bhadrata Ardha Chandrasana. Very nice. Let's stand. We'll step it out a little bit. Okay. We're going to stand on the left foot. We're going to do tree, lifting the right leg. You can grab a hold of it and pull it up there and lock it against the other leg. You could also put it in the front if you prefer, which is like so. And then reach up or hands to the heart, whichever you like. A lot of different hand positions. We're getting flat from the front to the back, so this bent leg is trying to rotate back without the hip on the standing leg moving. Great, let that down, step it out a little bit. Let's stand on the right leg. We lift the left, out in the front or locking. I demo one of each. Yvette is locking, I am putting it in the front. Hands to the heart or all the way up like a tree, a funnel. Good, let it out again, step it out again. Excuse me, let's stand on the left foot again. We're gonna lift the right leg and we're gonna take the left hand and grab the right knee. So the opposite hand is grabbing the opposite knee on the opposite leg. Hand can stay on the hip there. You could also reach back, you could look back, you could come down, grabbing the big toe, extending the leg, stand up tall and breathe. Excellent, let it down, step it out. We're gonna do the other side, standing on the right. We're gonna lift the left. Right hand grabs left knee, so it's opposites coming across the body. Hand on the hip, reaching back, looking back, extending the leg as you wish. Standing tall as you can, the top of the head to the foot on the ground. Good. Let it out, step it out. I'm going to show you how to set up for King Dancer. We're going to stand on the left foot, but take the right hand and turn it like so. So the palm is facing away from you and the thumb is pointing straight back. And then we're going to lift the right foot and grab the laces part so that the thumb is touching the big toe and the fingers are on the laces. Reach the knees straight down and the hands straight up. So you could stay right here. If you prefer, you could start to come forward, lifting up through the leg. Yvette does it real nice with a strap if you prefer to do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to reach my knees straight down and we're going to hold here and breathe. Great. Let that down, step it out. So we're going to turn the left hand so the palm faces out, the thumb's pointing back. We're going to lift the left foot and let's see, fingers on the laces, thumb on the big toe. Straight up with the hand. And then those of you that want to are welcome to forward fold or to stay here reaching the knee down and the hand up. You can also use a belt to strap a towel or any kind of a rope or whatever. All sorts of things will work for the strap situation. Excellent. Let that down, step it out. Let's squat for a moment, feet about the distance of the hips or shoulders down, elbows into the legs, lengthen the tail to the crown of your head. Good. If you want to roll up your mat, we are all going to go on to hands and knees, and the knees will feel better on that rolled up part. We're going to have the knees 2 fists apart. We're coming down into the cat and the cow. We let the belly drop down as we look up. As we breathe out, we arch the back. And then just moving in the head and the spine. With the breath, the in-breath is when the belly drops down. Good. Back to center, see the tail, look over the right shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. Good. Back to center. Go ahead and step the right foot to the top of the mat. We're going to keep the left knee down. And I like to bring that foot a little further out, and then we bring funnel with the arms all the way up. We're going to breathe here. So right leg is in the front, left elbow from the opposite side is coming all the way outside of the leg. Hands in prayer pull in towards the body, turn the fingers up towards your face. You are welcome to roll back and straight the leg on the ball of the foot or even the foot flat if you like. Let's stay here and breathe. Great. Back to hands and knees, please. We do left side. Left foot is stepping back up, arms back up. We'll stay here, let the hips hang down a bit. Good. Right elbow all the way over to the left side. Hands in prayer, pull in, turn the fingers up to the face. You can stay here looking at the foot or the ceiling where the elbow is pointing. You can roll back on the ball of the foot. We're going to breathe. Great. We're not going to need to be on the knees anymore, so you can unroll the mat or move a blanket if you used it. We're stepping all the way back to the top of push-up. Again, we're going to lower down, up dog, and down dog. We're going to point the right foot up over the back wall, and we're going to hold here for a few breaths tonight. Stay up, please. Those of you that like, bend that leg. Try to point the knee to the ceiling. Open the hip joint up a little bit, but keep the armpit down on that same side. Very nice. Throw that shin all the way to the top of the mat, bringing the knees far apart. You could arch back, getting like the pigeon chest, and then hands down, forearms down, as you wish, as much as you're up for. The bent leg, the knees outside of the right ribs, and we're breathing and resting. Listening to the sound of the breath. Great. Hands back down. Let's step back again. Top of push-up. We're going to lower down, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to reach the left foot up the back wall. We'll hold here. If you want to bend that leg, please do. Open up the hip, but keep the armpit down. And let's throw that shin, top of the mat, knees far apart. We look up for a moment, and hands down, forearms down. You can see the bent leg is outside of the left ribs now. Very nice. Hands back down one more time. We're going to step back. You can shake that leg out that was bent if you like. We're going to lower down and drop down. Up dog and down dog. And great. Let's sit down with the legs straight out in front of us. We're going to breathe in and reach up. We're going to breathe out and try to touch the toes. And all the way back up, breathing in. And back down, trying to touch the toes. Yes, over and over, please. Great. Touch the ceiling. Let's reverse plank tonight. We want the hands down, the hands underneath the shoulders. See the fingers pointing towards the feet. And we're going to lift up. You point the toes. Head looks at the ceiling. No falling off. Good. Back down. Let me get turned around so we can do our hip opener. We're going to take the right heel and stick it all the way under the left hip with the knee pointing straight forward. We're going to take the left leg just right outside. You see, there's my knee on my right leg right there. And then the foot's here. Sit up tall. That might be all you care to do. But if you want, they call it the shoelace pose, among other things. And then you can stack those up. You can also reach the right arm up, down the back, grab the elbow, or come around the back with the strap or hands together. We'll breathe here looking straight forward. All right, we're gonna unwind it and switch it. So now the left heel is going all the way over here, slightly underneath the right hip. So your left knee is pointing straight forward, right foot jumps over that. You can stay there, sitting up tall. You can grab the laces, pull back. I like to push into the ground on this one and lift up a little bit. And left arm up, down the back, grab the elbow, head back. Take your time, you don't have to go all the way. We're gonna breathe. Great. Unwind it, unwrap it. Let's reverse plank again. Feet straight out, fingers pointing towards the feet, hands under the shoulders. We're gonna lift up and look at the ceiling. Gesundheit, thank you. Back down. We're gonna bend the right leg, hug it in really close. Left arm is gonna grab that leg. Let me go sideways so you can see right hand 6 inches behind the tail. Pull that leg in. You can also bring the elbow outside. We're gonna sit up tall, we're gonna look back. Well, somebody is not happy. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, there's some more of it. Well, let's switch the legs. Right leg out, left foot in. Right arm grabs, hand behind you. Again, to sit up tall, elbow outside. I got the feeling that's not all of it. Terrible, terrible. Don't they know there's a fucking yoga class going on? All right, back around on the tail. Almost lost my spot. Arms underneath the legs. We're gonna roll back. You can stay right here. You can there's a short one. You can straighten the legs, hands in prayer to the toes of the third eye. Hold the core, hold the breath. Move in the breath. I'm sorry, don't hold it. Draw it in, push it out. Good, across the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall. And number 2, all the way back up. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 3, back up. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 4. Woo. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And number 5. All righty, hug the knees in. Let's lie back. You can grab the knees with the forearms and bring your nose up and really pull them down. Your lower back come off the mat a little bit. And then we're going to put the feet down flat. Feet and knees are 2 fists apart. Longest finger almost touches the heel. We lift the hips. We tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. We'll stay in bridge. Those of you that want to do Urdhva Dhanurasana are welcome to. Let's just breathe here, opening up the front. All right, great. Come on all the way down. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. All that horn blowing, we lost a participant. All right, let's do plow. Kick the feet up and over the head. Legs in the direction is straight. Good. You can intertwine the fingers and push the arms down or put the hands on the back. And we're going to breathe here. Great. If the hands are not on the back, put them there now and lift the feet straight up into the ceiling, letting the weight of the pose sit in your shoulders and elbows. Good. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. Reach back, grab the soles of your feet. Lower yourself into dead bug. You could rock around a little bit if you like. Good. Hug the knees into your chest again. And then we're going to lay down flat. We're going to just do one piece. We'll do the full, on Friday, we'll do the full leg stretch thing. But tonight we're just going to do one. So from laying down flat, we're going to lift the right leg up. And then we're going to come with both hands up towards the heel and bring the nose towards the knee. Do all you can to hold the left leg down. We're going to breathe here. All right, let that down and let's do the other side. Good, let that down. Bring the knees up into the chest again. Bring the arms out like a T this time. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, let the knees fall to the right as you look over to the left. Let's come back up to center. And then the opposite, we try to hold the shoulders flat as the knees fall out. The other side, the arms out. We look away from the legs, so the legs are falling to the left. We look to the right. We continue to breathe here. Very nice. Back to center. Hug the knees into your chest. Thank yourself for coming out. Tell yourself you did a good job. And we're going to lay down flat. Get as comfortable as you can. We're going to take a couple minutes laying down. And then Brian's going to lead us out with the ohms again. But it'll be at least a long minute, if not more. So get comfortable. All righty. Let's move the fingers and toes a little bit. And you can rotate at the wrists and the ankles. Brian's moving closer to the computer so he can do the ohms. I'm going to pin him this time so I think that we all can see his video better. There we go. And Brian's going to lead us out with the ohms.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
All right. Hello. Hello. Yes, let's rub our hands together. Why not?
Yeah.
Everyone take a deep breath in together. Let's let it out on the sigh. Why not?
Why not?
Yes. Okay, all together now. We're going to ohm. Breathe in together. Together, breathe in.
All right, you're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, Frank.
Thank you.
Good job, man. Woohoo! All right. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7. That is where we are here. We are here. Here. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's danieloverberger.com. That you can find the links to my Venmo and PayPal. I appreciate all of the donations and all the thank yous in the talk box. The chat box is not a talk box. And for those of you that stuck it out when the horn was blowing, and the one of you who left, I understand. I was going to run down there and try to sort shit out. Don't get involved. That is the story. And thank you, Julie. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to stop recording. And